There we go. Okay. Nah, I'm just futzing with my levels here. It's been a while. Too long, or not long enough, depending on who you ask. But yeah. Hi. uh, yeah. Uh, so, been on a bit of a break. Yes. I know, it's ready to install. Haven't run my PS5 in a while. So, yeah, likewise, it's very nice to see you too. Um, I've just been away from streaming for a bit. I just needed to collect myself. Uh, Jokes. Uh, Considering the subject matter. I just wasn't really feeling emotionally fulfilled doing stream, and decided I just needed time away from it to sort myself out. And I just decided, you know what, we'll take a break, we'll just do some other things. And during that time, I've been playing Knack. Mainly because I watched some other Let's Players play it, and since this is kind of a game that not a whole lot of people talk about, it's not something you see people like complete or anything like that. But when I watched people play it, I was like, oh, this seems like a really fun game. People, it's like they said, it's like, yeah, it's kind of average, but when I played it, I was like, no, this is something that I like. It's like a 3D. It's like a 3D platformer with like beat 'em up mechanics in it. It's pretty tight. But it, I was like, you know what? I'll complete it because not a whole lot of other people plan to. Got part way through it, said no, I don't want to. Then I picked it up again, and completed it, kinda. I played through all the modes and stuff, and now all that's left to do is play through the game on very hard mode, which is what we're going to be doing now. Never played Knack, but I watched people play it a millennia ago. Yeah, because this game, you probably saw it on the title screen. The copyright for it was like 2013. This was a launch title for the PlayStation 4, as it means to show off how fancy their hardware was back in the day. And it's very funny that a game of this caliber and quality was what they used to show off their like particle physics and stuff like that. I do know it got a sequel. Yeah. And from what I've gathered, the sequel is legit the better of the two games. I have not played it myself. I own it though. And maybe I'll play the sequel on stream. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see what happens. But we're gonna get right into it. So we will be playing on very hard mode. You unlock this difficulty by beating the game, I think, on normal or hard. And I played the game on hard originally, which first of all, big mistake because I'm a fool. And very hard is very hard. I've been told it's very challenging, but we're not going in unprepared, because I played through and I completed the game, quotation marks. So I collected all of the Knack costumes you can get. You know, you get the Sunstone Knack, you get Vampire Knack, Dark Knack, Massive Knack. brittle knack, and diamond knack. Maybe you just have a knack for this badum-tish. Yeah, and I got incredibly lucky, too. Because in order to get these costumes, you have to open up treasure chests in the levels that you play. You can't do level select to grind chests. You have to play through the game from start to finish. And if you open a chest that has something you don't want, because, little fun fact, even after you complete a set of gemstones, the game will continuously give you gemstones of that set that you've already completed. It gives you dupes, so you have to sit there and farm chests if you want to get a full set of something, including diamond knack. Because the thing about diamond knack is you have to collect the diamonds yourself, because if you open up a treasure chests, the game will go through your friends list, and whoever has played the game themselves, it will show you in a list what people have collected from the chests that you just opened, and you can like select what you want out of the chest, whether it's something that you found in the chest initially, or it's something that somebody else found. I don't have that because I have no friends. You know, sad violin music plays. Or at the very least, I don't have any friends that have played Knack. So I had to do the grind myself, and it took a very long time. And honestly, the completion journey throughout the whole thing, getting all the gemstones was like the most annoying part. Once you get all the gemstone sets, it's just a downhill ride from there. Because after you get all the gemstone sets, you have all of these bonuses at your disposal. So you can go through the time attack, you can go through the Coliseum battles, you can do all the boss fights, and if you beat the game already and you have level select on, you can just go to boss fights, play them with specific costumes, because that's a trophy requirement, and you can just breeze through everything like very easily. So I don't think it's as hard as people will lead you to believe, but it's definitely an investment. So we're going to be using Diamond Knack in this playthrough because I love myself too much, and I just want to get through this as quickly as possible while still enjoying myself. Yes, we'll leave the hard mode. I'm going to leave that there. Of course I want it there.
This record was taken just 2 days ago in the Highland Crags. It seems the goblins there have progressed from being a minor nuisance to somehow being able to take down a highly fortified outpost. Thank you all for coming on such short notice, and Doctor, thank you for hosting this gathering. How did these goblins progress in such a short time from bows and arrows to tanks and guns? Where are they based, and how can we remove the threat they pose? We must immediately mount an expedition to discover whatever we can. Do we have any volunteers?
The Crags, huh? That's deep in Goblin country. I can get you all in. I'm less sure I can get you all out again.
Victor.
Victor Industries welcomes the opportunity to field test the latest model of our security robots.
While human strength is, of course, desirable, the expedition will need something far more powerful to take on those goblin weapons. The high-tech armaments of these robots should prove invaluable in accomplishing the mission. Any other volunteers? Well then, it seems Ryder and Victor will be our expeditionary force. Yes, Doctor?
Before any final decision is made, I would like to show you all a little something I've been working on. Come.
Yeah, fuck all those other volunteers.
Uncle!
Fuck them.
Good. The doctor keeps me busy, though.
Huh?
I gotta go set up. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Begin.
Just go slow, little buddy. You'll be fine.
Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. Jokes. Look at how sparkly I am. Yeah, I forgot about like the orcs. Goblins, as I've learned. Yeah.
What you see before you
This game
my
is like
ultimate creation.
really something. Ow. Like, it's really hard for me to like get into it as I play. But I've definitely got like thoughts and feelings about
As you all know, the
the
foundation
narrative
of our
and some of the
society
gameplay
is
aspects
these relics, the
of the-
mysterious remnants of some
of this
unknown
game.
civilization that power our machines and make our way of life possible.
Ow. So far, I'm not really doing. This isn't really an impressive display. There we go.
We excavate the relics from deep underground, then use them to power our cars, our planes, our generators. The discovery of this source of perpetual energy has changed our lives completely.
Wow. Yeah, those move really fast now. Oh god.
I have spent decades learning the secrets of the relics and how to bring them to consciousness. The result is Knack, a living, thinking, breathing creature.
Oh, hey, Faye. How are you? We just got started. As it says on the tin, we're on very hard mode. And I've already died in the tutorial level. So things are going great. But I'm not too worried. Because as you can see, I am sparkly. Because I'm using the diamond costume, which I didn't really explain it. You have maximum defense. You have fully increased attack. And your sunstone attacks, which are your specials, are completely maxed out. It is pretty much the ultimate costume for Knack. Because if I'm going into very hard mode, I want to give myself the greatest fighting chance possible. You had to make sure you cut the return stream. Yeah!
Pick up those relics.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't done this in 5 ever.
As you can see, Knack
And hopefully
is
the
capable of explosive growth.
and hopefully everything is working right, because I have been futzing with the settings a little bit in my off time, because I've been using the OBS for other things, so it might not be fully dialed in for streams.
Knack, shrink down and go through that
All right.
duct.
Okay. I mean, just so long as, you know, we can hear you can hear the game and you can hear me, and it's not, like, too imbalanced, then it's like, everything's fine. Okay, on over here.
Knack can power up by absorbing the energy contained within sunstones. Once energized, he can release the power of the sunstones explosively as a massive shockwave. Knack, use the shockwave to take out those robots' shields.
There we go.
As you can see, the shockwave can destroy multiple targets at once.
Sound balance is good. Okay. Excellent. Perfect. Dickhead. There we go.
Knack, power up again using the sunstones. Knack can also use the power of the sunstones to transform himself into a storm of relics. Now, Knack, show them what your storm attack can do to those enemies. As you have seen, Knack is able to use the energy contained within the sunstones to augment his already formidable powers.
There we go. Got nicked there. Humans in this game remind me of Sonic Unleashed Humans, but like worse. Which is, it's funny because that's one of the things I've always told people, that I've told people as I've been playing this. Is it's like, oh, I love the game's art style because it reminds me a lot of Guihiro's style and their design philosophies when they designed the Unleashed NPCs. But I will admit there's a certain variety that's kind of lacking in their designs, because Unleashed has a lot of variety in it, and it's got all those characters from all over the world. They were allowed to like really flex their skills when it came to designing the human NPCs. In this game, it's they're pretty basic.
Most impressive, Doctor. You call it Knack, is that right?
Actually, I call myself Knack.
Impressive. He seems a little delicate to me. When we go after the goblins, we'll face challenges far deadlier than those slow-moving buckets of bolts.
What exactly are you getting at, Victor?
Well, I brought a few of my security robots with me. If Knack can get by those, then I'll grant he has a place in the expedition.
Can do. Let's take this to the garden. There's a bit more room.
So, you think Knack can do it?
We'll see now, won't we?
Also, you'll notice that they got a lot of like A-grade voice talent in this game. It's insane. Because Travis Willingham voices Ryder, and Dr. Vargas is played by, I think his name is J.B. Blanc. I think that's his name. Yuri Lowenthal is Lucas, the doctor's assistant. It's a real who's who of voice acting talent in this game.
Using the power of the Sunstones, Knack can also blast distant targets with a barrage of relics. This blast attack is even capable of striking multiple targets at once.
There we go. Forgot Travis was in this. Yeah, and I didn't notice. I didn't know at all until I watched people play the game, and I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice well. That's Travis. It's like, bro, what are you doing here? Yeah, you found a hidden item. You can also choose an item from your list of friends here. List of friends. Yep, just me, myself, and I. And since we're starting a new playthrough, we get to start all this from scratch. Hooray! So we don't get any of the cool stuff that you get from playing through the game before on a different save file. So it's kind of a bummer. We don't get the combo meter. We don't get like the Sunstone energy from fallen enemies perk. There's just a bunch of stuff that we don't have access to, which kind of sucks. Because I feel like some of the things that they have as upgrades in this game should have been things that were, on by default. Like being able to get Sunstone energy from fallen enemies. It's like that should have been something that like you have like from the get-go, and then the upgrade should be like, oh, you get more of it when you defeat certain enemies. Excuse me. And it's also that funny that we bring up Unleashed, because I think that's another reason why I really like this game so much. Is it's very much the gameplay is very much in that Werehog style of like brawler, like beat 'em up kind of thing. Except in this game, it's like way simpler. It's like you don't have like complex combos you can unleash. Haha. You just get this three hit thing, an aerial body slam, and like a two-fisted like slam move when you're close to certain enemies. So it's pretty easy to pick up, but compared to the Werehog, the combat is I don't want to say brain dead, but it's not as deep. Combo meter part, yeah, we'll gladly take that. Man, it's so nice going through, opening a chest, and then not having to just quit out and reset the game. I can actually get a move on. It's nice. Oh, there is one more move that you do get. You don't control the camera with any sort of input. So the right stick is devoted to this little, like, sidestep dodge. And if you do the dodge and an attack, you do, like, this little claw attack. Very handy in certain scenarios. Sometimes it's nice not to have to think about comboing. I do agree. It does get a little exhausting when they throw, like, hordes of guys at you, and you're just doing the same moves over and over again. Okay, I should just do the... There we go. I want to try and save my energy, because I don't want to waste it. And also, we're getting a much slower drip feed of Sunstone energy because we don't have the upgrade that doubles the gains you get. There we go. Dare I vaguely compare the gameplay to Skylanders? Dare to? Personally, I've never played Skylanders, so I wouldn't quite know how similar they are. Ooh, and the transmuter's really good. You can break sunstones, and if you're low on health, the sunstone will also just give you relics to re-heal. It's very nice. And on harder difficulties, it's kind of a godsend because you're on low health constantly. At least if you don't play optimally. Because I went into this game playing hard mode first, and that was kind of a mistake. Because it may come as a surprise. Oh no. Okay, keep done. Here we go. Ow. But it may come as a shock to you, but hard mode is hard. I was gonna bring up something else. I lost my train of thought. Oh no.
Sorry.
I mean, that's kind... You should have expected that. Letting your guy fuck around in the garden like that. Oh, that guy fucking got me with his little stomp. Got him. Skylanders is pretty basic. Core the combat is just like press button or other button, but you can get upgrades to improve buttons' powers. Okay.
So, Victor, you still think I'm too delicate?
It seems the doctor will be joining us after all.
But you want him to come, and you want him to bring Knack.
What a wonderful demonstration, Doctor. Yes, Knack must join us in our expedition.
I wonder what Charlotte would have thought of Knack if she were still around. Come on, Doc. Let's go.
Yeah, I wonder who is evil. Yeah, it's a mystery. Upgrades is nor not hard mode.
Hurry up, lad. We don't have all day.
Hey, Doc. Thanks for looking after my nephew. He's growing up so fast.
Frankly, Ryder, it was easier when he was younger. Now he wants to know how and why and debate everything. It's really quite trying at times.
It sounds like you need a break. Why don't you let me take him for a few days?
Oh, he's all yours.
Lucas! It's just you and me again. Now, the tracks from those goblin tanks should still be visible. Keep a sharp lookout.
Well, Knack, let the adventure begin.
I can't wait.
There's a bit of reverb in the game audio. Who-I...
Well, my dear, wish us luck.
Did notice that was just the game.
Starboard side! I can see the tanks!
That's the old crag mine. It's huge in there. Tunnels go on for miles.
Could be the game.
No telling
I
what the
played like
goblins
8
are up
years.
to. Let's land and take a closer look on foot.
They've barricaded the entrance quite thoroughly. We'll need to find another way in.
Splitting up should make that faster. Perhaps north, east, and west through the forest.
We'll take the forest. Come on, Knack.
Been to jail since then. Okay, I've muted desktop audio. So we'll see if that changes anything. Jails does seem like an easy way to forget game playthroughs. So let me know if that changes anything.
Knack. These woods are full of dangerous creatures.
Honestly, I think this is like my least favorite way to play Knack is when they put you in the levels where you're like really tiny. That's like his reach is like right up next to his body. And enemies love doing little backdashes after they attack. And it's so annoying. I wouldn't say that the game is like... The game itself isn't super hard to like read. But... golly gee, it can sure be annoying.
Look, there's an old structure with some relics.
Perfect, no reverb now. Okay, yeah, so I had... so it was the Elgato and the desktop audio sort of competing with each other. I see, I see. Man, Man, I really hope I don't miss any. Don't miss any collectibles. I do want to get parts and stuff. I hate when the bugs flash like explosive, then explode like explosives. Yeah. It's a fucked up existence, man.
Those traps mean that there are goblins around. Watch your step.
Also, I think, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the birds are like the only enemies Knack doesn't kill, like outright. Because you just hit them once and they fly away. But you hit like the little goblin guys and whoop, they're just gone. Goodbye. He's dead now. Hingis Bunger, you're 6 feet under. See, like that. They do. Enemies love doing that little, like a little hop or a backdash, and your reach is just so short. And that's why the game makes me think of the Werehog, because the Werehog wouldn't have that problem. He's got stretchy arms. He's very springy. You know what I really hate? How people make goblins and trolls really similar. Yeah, it depends on like the medium, but sometimes, yeah, people tend to use them pretty interchangeably. Like, I really feel like you could have called the goblins in this game orcs and it would not have made a difference. Though maybe goblins is like a name for a race that doesn't have like any sort of like legality stuff tied to it. Yeah, the big buff ones, and they assumed they were orcs. I mean, because you're not wrong, they're very orcish, and ow, a lot of the goblin characters have tusks, so it's like they're kind of orcish. Oopsie. No. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. Did I collect all the sunstones? I don't know why I'm worried about sunstones, because I've got I have 3 full bars already, so I'm not in a bad spot at all. Ugh, okay. There we go. And another thing that annoys me about this game, you have a double jump, you know? Very standard stuff. You can delay it to give yourself some more hang time, use it to give yourself some more height. I hate when games give you a double jump and they put little single hop stuff like this in your way. And then they make it 1.5 units too tall for your single jump to get over. It's very annoying. Because like, I shouldn't have to use double jump to jump over everything in your game. It's like, give me a single hop obstacle. Give me just a little bit of friction, so that way I can just use my single hop, and I'm not bored platforming, but at the same time I'm not just double tapping over everything. I don't know. Being able to just short hop over stuff is very nice. Huh, I didn't know if you punch the little bugs before they exploded, they just don't explode. Learning things every day. does it feel like I'm missing something here? Like, it feels like there was supposed to be a secret somewhere around here. Give us jump variety. Yeah. Like, I like being able to be given a toolkit for a character and being able to use all of my toolkit. You know? Because I guess it's... Ooh, that was close. It's sort of a design philosophy that I kind of got from, like, Fumito Ueda's design philosophy, where it's like design by subtraction, where it's like you can put all these mechanics in games, but if they're not necessary, you can just take them out.
Doctor, I found another entrance to the mine.
Good job, Knack. Hold on, I'm almost there. No.
So it's like, if you're gonna put something in the game that doesn't like serve a purpose, then it just shouldn't be there. And if you're gonna put it in there, then it should serve some purpose. Because it's like a double jump is nice in like this instance. It's nice to put long gaps in platforms, make things a bit more challenging, but you shouldn't render single jumping completely useless by having it there. It's like, have some obstacles that a single hop can take care of, and let those just exist within the game itself. Personally, I see goblins as, you know, little green guys with big ears, and hobgoblins as lankier ones, and bokoblins and moblins in Breath of the Wild, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, orcs should be human-sized and jacked. Yeah, and goblins are small. Trolls are large and hairy. Some good variety. Yeah, and as we get through this, you'll kind of notice that the goblins in this game are all kinds of shapes and sizes. Alright, and we got to chapter 2-1. I'm very curious now. Alright. PlayStationTrophies.org. Tell me, did I miss one and miss a chest in 2-1? Gonna be real sad if I did. Cool. There weren't any. Awesome. It's my love of Metroidvanias. I enjoy when they make challenges where single jumps is correct and double jumps punish you. Like, cool to have goblin variety, I guess. I guess that shouldn't encroach on other fantasy creatures' domains. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that you can't have goblins of any sort of shape and size and whatever.
These tunnels 100 years ago, looking for relics.
But I mean, you know,
They found a lot of them back in the day. But
you could
this
just use
mine
one
is
for the
nearly
other.
Completely tapped out now.
A little overlap is okay, but it still needs to feel distinct. Yeah, exactly. Love when games give you a triple jump upgrade. Triple jumps are awesome. I think it's a very fine dance you have to perform when it comes to character upgrades and like the necessity to have them in games. It's like making sure the mechanic has some use. It's sort of like, yeah, see here, look at that. That guy looks like an orc. He also looks like Shrek, but you know, I feel like if you make any guy big burly and like a color anything other than human, then it's like, oh, look at Shrek. But it's kind of like in Zelda games where you're allowed to put water in bottles, and certain Zelda games just don't do that, because it's like, yeah, you don't need, there's like no mechanic that you need water in bottles for, so they just don't do it in that game. Even though there are like certain areas where it's like, oh, I could totally scoop up water in my bottle. It's kind of like that. Ow. Yeah, I fucked that one up. Also, okay. Checkpoints in this game are like really punishing. And it's something I learned in hard mode and doing the grind for the gems. There are checkpoints are very few and far between, so death can be a little punishing. Ow, it's almost like playing Dark Souls, where it's like you die to a certain part and you have to do like the run up back to where you were. Yeah, that's an orc or an ogre, not a goblin. Yeah. Yeah, like, these guys are the ones where it's like, oh yeah, you can make the case that that's not a goblin.
For some reason, relics are always found in buildings like this. But is it even a building? There's no door. No one human ever lived there.
The run back in a Souls Metroidvania game. Yeah. I gotta scram. Have fun. Have fun, Faye! I'll see you around. Yeah, these goblins could be in Shrek 4. Yeah, no kidding. Yes, got a combo meter part. I love the combo meter. You get 8 hits without getting hit, and your attack goes up. You can do it at least 3 times. You get like a 3 times attack upgrade. It's so nice.
It's the goblin tanks. We got ahead of them somehow.
The road's too old to take much more of that pounding.
There we go. Should have used my specials a little bit at least. Yes. See, I love being this size, having all this reach, and you're facing like the smaller types of enemies. It makes the combat a little bit more fun because you can reach over their attacks and hit them, making counterattacks really fun. There's like little bits of this game where it's like, oh man, this mechanic's like really fun. I wish it were in something else. And not even saying like this game's bad, because I think the game is pretty okay. You can have a lot of fun with it. And also when you're this size and you face certain enemies, you can just run them over like that. It's very fun. Mechanically, this game is it's a blast. It's a jam, a gas, a real hootenanny. Ow. You know, and it's nice not to have the combo meter quite yet, because getting hit doesn't feel quite as bad. Because you can really get into a mindset where it's like, oh, I don't want to get hit. If I get hit, I lose my combo. And you get a combo loss if you get nicked by anything.
The control room. There's no relics left in that generator, though.
If you're like this size and you get nicked by like a small, really small enemy, it still counts as a hit and you lose your combo. It's so annoying.
Just a sec, Doc. I'll get the lights on for you. Let's go.
Alright, but you want to backtrack first. You go back here. Was that a combo meter part? Thanks, game. You're being really nice to me. Thank you for, like, just giving me parts for one thing. Let me build that up a little bit. Ooh. Man, I shudder to think what playing this difficulty with normal Knack is like. Because so far, I'm having just a great time. But there's... These guys had to be, like, so much harder with regular Knack. Yeah, like, look at this. I should be able to single hop over this. And I have to double jump. And then I land up here. And there were, like, little arrows here. The arrow traps that you had to avoid. Excuse me. It's like, where's my sense of flow?
Ah, now this is more like it. Do you know that I found you in a cave just like this? You see that pedestal? You find one of these caves, like as not, there's a pedestal in it, with nothing on top. But once, oh, this was about 20 years ago now, I found a cave that was different. It is said that these places were once alive, that the relics flocked like birds within them. But no one in generations had ever seen it so. Until then, on the pedestal was a glowing orb, and around it spun a constellation of gold and red and blue. I held out my hand, I don't know why, and the orb came to me. It took many years to unlock the secret of the orb and strengthen its power 100-fold. But at last, I solved the puzzle. And the result was you. Hey, let's go take a closer look, huh?
Man. This game has... This is one of those games where... Or just any piece of media, really, where I'm like, man, I'd love to make, like a fix-it version of this. If only just to add a little bit more zhuzh to it. Because I love, like, those little animation touches they have in this game. You'll see them quite a lot. Where they do, like... There's, like, little character acting bits. Like what the actors did with the hands. Because I'm pretty sure the majority of this game is mocapped. Ow. And, I don't know, just like... Fuck. Just the little touches they add. I don't know, it has the sauce. I just wish it had more than like a glob, you know? It just needed a little more. Perfect.
Stay back. You okay, Doc?
Never better.
Ow. Oh. I thought it could have been quicker. There we go. Ow. Why are the small ones blue, but all the other ones green? Lore-wise, I don't know. In a meta sense, I'm pretty sure it's just to help as a shorthand to be like, oh, this one's green, and at a glance you could be like, oh, these are the yellow ones, they're like this size. These ones are blue, they're at this size. It's so you can quickly identify them at a glance and be like, okay, I know what to expect with these guys.
Let's go!
Be careful, Knack. That type of rock is very slippery.
Yay, ice physics. Who loves that? Okay. Get the grenade guys. The grenade class of enemies are so annoying. Have a fun little thing where where you kill them, they end up dropping stuff. They drop their grenades. Whew. That was a little close. My Goblin Rans just made me think about how good Breath of the Wild and Tolka's monster designs are. Yeah, despite the fact that, you know, there isn't a lot of enemy variety, the monsters in those games are very well put together. That's like Junkrat Overwatch. Yeah. And, no! Okay. And, if you're... you might not believe this, but there are other bomb-type enemies we're going to see. And you can make the same case for them, too.
It's blocked. We'll have to go back the way we came.
Ow. No, not the grip of death. I'm dead. I'm dead. Please. There we go. Okay, where are you gonna hop down next? Cool. Bodacious. Alright, cool. That's probably one of my favorite cheese strats. Is when you you wait for the enemies to hop down in the arena, and you just take that moment to like just jump them right as soon as they get
I thought I heard
get to the
noises
ground.
in here. Is everyone all right?
Your robots attacked us.
Really? They must have thought you were goblins. Terribly sorry. I'll check their programming.
Not to worry, Victor. I picked up a few relics in the process, so I can't say I'm too broken up about it.
There's a draft coming from this direction. Let's go take a look.
Sure, buddy. If I recall correctly, you didn't play super far into Tonka, but I love the Gibdo designs, especially the Queen. I didn't get super far, because I didn't do...
Really, there's no sense in going into a mine without force in numbers. You never know what you'll meet. Goblins, guardians. The greater the treasure,
Ow!
the greater the risk.
Bitch. Yeah, I didn't get too far into it. I didn't...
Robots. It's so much easier to go down and retrieve the relics if you have superior firepower.
Indeed. I didn't do any of the temples in the game. Because I was too busy just running around and exploring.
From there, I branched out into security robots. The concept is the same. It's just that the attachments are a bit different.
But I did get to the Gerudo village, and I did see the Gibdos, and I do agree. I love the Gibdo designs in Totka. It's like them and the Queen, very good, very good. I like the more insecty take on Gibdos. It's pretty tight. Oh, the secret detector? Man, this game is like giving me everything I want and more. It's like, thanks, game. It's like, I want the secret detector, I want the combo meter. It's like, thanks, game. Taking pity on me for all the stuff that you put me through in hard mode. Cool, thanks. down. Come on, dude. Come on. Wow. Ken, Victor had the gall to call me fragile. Yet his dudes die in one hit. Awful. There we go. How'd you get ahead of me?
That's it. We found the goblin hideout. Ryder, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Doc.
We found a goblin village. Looks like the one we're after. Head due north from our landing spot about 10 clicks and meet us there.
Roger that. See you there.
That's it? You didn't tell him how to get through the mine.
Oh, with his skills, he'll beat us there. Even if he has to climb 5 mountain peaks to do it. Nearly there, Knack.
Ready.
I've called the rest of my troops. I'll see you outside the village.
Keep thinking I'm able to move quicker than the guys are gonna fire. I should be so foolish. There we go.
Knack, would you get this elevator going again?
Bye, Big Knack.
The Goblin Village is across this lake and up that cliff. We're almost there.
Over the lake. All right. Do a couple clicks here. Okay. We'll probably do. Oh, probably this level. Probably going to. I'm going to keep going until at least 4. Because so far I have a dungeon and or dragon tonight. Ow. And I don't want to be late. Ow. Okay, that was just dumb on my part. Thought I could catch both of them in the dash. Nice. Yay. Thank you, game. Ow. Ah. Yeah, might have to use a special there. Not gonna waste it on the archer guys. Oh, you... ducked my attack. You bastard. Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't try and catch him off the ramp then. There we go. There we go. The next secret's up there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Is it up here? There it is. It's right there. Ow. No, that's sunstones. Where's the other one? Or is it up here? Is it up here? It's up here. Oh. Nar. Oh, you. Okay. That's like half cover. Okay. See how it is. Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, is that the time dilator? Boo.
Almost there. We can check out the Goblin Fort from the top of that rise.
You know, maybe I should spend a little more time staying in shape, and a little less time inventing things like you.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
It's a mystery. I can see the tanks, but nothing that looks like a major metalworking operation. There's no way the tanks were made here.
The gate's open. Let's go down there and take a look around.
What?
It's time to wrap this up and go home. We're certainly not going to learn anything more by standing around up here.
Lucas, you wait over here until we know that it's safe. Knack, look after him.
Are you sure it's wise to go in there? They have to know we're coming.
If it wasn't wise, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm seeing a tremendous number of relics that way. Must be everything they stole from the outpost and then some.
Who are you? And what are you doing in my village?
You attacked a human settlement. Did you think there would be no consequences?
Consequences? The consequence is I got lots of relics and sunstones and other good stuff. And some unexpected visitors. Are you all they sent?
We're enough. The high-tech armaments of these robots are more than capable.
These tanks are very impressive pieces of machinery. We were wondering
Where I got them, is that what you're after? Won't say. But since you're so interested in them, let me give you a closer look. Ah! Secure the gates!
Sorry for not talking much. Currently running a presidential campaign against a 14-year-old.
Let's go see if there's any other way into the village.
That sounds pretty crazy. There we go. Oh, right.
Look at those defenses. They sure don't want anybody getting near the village. Bruh. A little homing attack move that Knack does has a can be really picky sometimes. Oh, transmute apart? Okay, yeah, we'll take that. I think the only thing that I don't want is parts for the time dilator. Okay. Alright. Cool, we're back here. Here, but it's happening and I'm preparing my smear campaign. Alright, cool. Counted that. Alright, just gonna have to run past this guy.
Okay. This is where I use one of the specials. Smear campaign against a 14-year-old. What is this world coming to? Got him. Okay. Alright, and then we're just going to do this. Perfect. Just needed some invincibility frames. Ow. There we go. Alright. Oh, that was not the... Ow! That was not the direction I wanted to go. There we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Relics.
Wait here.
There we go. Okay. Get rid of the little boomerang guy. Okay. Over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, kill me. Cool. Alright, and then... all according to Keikaku. And I got these sunstones I can pick up. And there's a secret here. Oh! Yeah! I'll take the double battery. You could say this is very hard. Indeed. Definitely lives up to its name. Oh, I got greedy. And we're back here. Perfect. There we go. Fixed. Oh yeah, here's the snow. Pretty high in elevation. Please don't. Ah! Oh. Looking for a full health bar game. Got him. There we go. Okay. No. Robble, robble, robble. Oh. There we go. Oh. Hate the little boomerang guys. Whew.
There's another gate. No tanks guarding this one.
Yeah, but that's a lot of goblins to fight through. And they look tough.
Well, I was thinking. See these broken icicles? I wonder if you could bulk up with these rather than relics. They're about the right size.
The doctor says that's not possible. The arcane energies of your chest orb can interact only with the hyperdense material of the relics.
The doctor says. Well, I say let's give it a try. What's to lose?
Yep. See? Nothing happened.
That one moved.
It did? Okay.
Cool.
Ooh, I'm getting chills. Off for more.
Watch out for goblins in there.
Ice, ice, baby.
Good luck.
Nice. Secret time. Yeah, transmuter. Okay. There we go. Want that. I know, I was dearly missed. Oh, it was terrible. I had to talk to myself. It's awful. Alright, there we go. Also, those snowballs have an active hitbox. Even after they finish rolling, you have to wait for them to fall apart before their hitbox goes away. There we go. Whew, there we go. Whoa! Hehe. Got him in the reload. Ow! Yeah, even this reminds me of Skylanders, because Skylanders had giant characters for a game's gimmick. Time dilator. Boo. Oh, I... Ah. Okay. Well, there's icicles right here, so I'm not that broken up about it. Steal that from him. No, not a... Glad you brought it up a couple of times. Outside of, like, the Toys to Life thing that Skylanders had, is it a game similarly styled to this? Where it's like 3D platformer, like beat 'em up-esque mechanics? Okay, there's like another wave. Yeah. Yep. Face 2 of these guys. Not a problem. Shine like a diamond. Speaking of time, in one Skylander game, you went to the future and you fought a goth rock star werewolf. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
It's a new look for me. What do you think?
You look fierce.
I feel fierce too, but I'm gonna have to hustle once I get out there. I figure I've got less than a minute before the sun melts me back down to size.
Well, a minute might be enough. See the 3 crossbars on the gate?
Uh-huh.
The mechanisms that control them?
Mm-hmm.
Those are your targets.
Got it.
It calls itself a platformer, and while I guess that aspect is there, it's not super prominent. It's basic beat 'em up with EXP and levels and upgrades. But also a puzzle game, usually with blocks or lasers. Okay. Yeah, it's like a 3D beat 'em up with like puzzle elements. Oh, I... That's my opportunity there. There we go. Twink! Please die. Thank you. Nice, 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 nice.
1 down, 2 to go.
Swing, okay. There we go. Whoa! He ascended straight to heaven.
Just 1 more to go.
There we go. Even though I lost all my ice bits, managed to beat him. Nice.
They're guarding that building. I wonder if that's where they keep the relics and all the other things they stole.
Hope so. It's been slim picking so far.
I'll see you over there. Looks like you'll need to take the long way. Sorry.
Yay. And it's 4 o'clock. How fortuitous. We got to chapter 3-3. Overall, very simple series, but there were some cool designs and plot elements despite its primarily goofy nature. Each game had a new gimmick. Like Giants, characters where you can swap tops and bottoms, characters with Traptanium weapons, characters built with cars, and also Bowser and DK for Wii U. And the final game had senseis and your own custom character, of which you could make many if you had multiple CAC figures. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think some of the Toys to Life games were kind of neat. I kind of liked the idea of Disney Infinity because it had like Marvel stuff in it, and I really liked the design, the design sensibilities of Disney Infinity, where everything was kind of blocky and low poly a little bit. It gave it like its own unique style. I thought that was kind of nice. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to end it because I got D&D in about an hour, so I want to be prepared for that. Of course, there could be a PC port Skylander stuff, but I don't know if it would be the same without Toys to Life. Yeah, I feel like if it was like missing part of that gimmick, it just wouldn't be the same. I think it's been fun being here. Yeah, it's good to be back. We'll be doing this next week. I might be starting earlier. However, I might be starting at 1 p.m. instead of 2. I kind of like the idea of getting an hour head start on it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, next week it'll be more Knack, more of this playthrough, and that'll be for the streams for now until when we wrap the game up, which hopefully isn't too long. If I don't get if I don't get stuck anywhere. But yeah, let's wrap it up. Whatever time you start, I'll hopefully be there. Yeah, and I'll be happy to have you. So, anywhoozin', you know what? I was gonna hop over anyways. We'll just go raid Faye, because I happened to see in the Discord that she was doing Pokemon rankings, and by the look of it, it was like smash or pass, and I'm all about that. That sounds like a really fun time. So we'll just go over and we'll just say hi. So, sit start raid, and hopefully I remember the rest of this. So yeah, anyways, thanks for stopping by. If you're watching the VOD, hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm rusty, so I'll catch y'all later. Bye. Ay, ay, ay.